Welcome back, everyone. My name is Michelle, and this is horror book Hell Hound. So for today, it's going to be a quick little video like usual, but I have some exciting news. It's here. What we have been waiting for all of September. It did actually arrive like a couple of days ago in October, so that is why you have not seen an unboxing video for Abominable Book Club yet. Fingers crossed that the October one actually comes in before October is over, but we're gonna unbox this together today, so just, yeah, sit back, relax, and let's get into this. So lately they have been sealing the boxes with an actual sticker. So why not, use my little pocket knife. By the way, children, if you're watching, don't ever do that next to your face. Anyway. All right, let's get into this box. Ooh, I can already tell some things are different. So this is what we're immediately seeing. I'm gonna flip it around so I can actually see what the fuck is happening. Oh my god, we have a signed book on top. This is Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke and Other Misfortunes. So, is this a short story collection? And it is. It is signed by the author. Okay, what does this say? A whirlpool of darkness churns at the heart of a macabre ballet between two lonely young women in an internet chat room in the early 2000s. A darkness that threatens to forever transform them once they finally succumb to their most horrific desires. A couple isolate themselves on a remote island in an attempt to recover from their teenage son's death when a mysterious young man knocks on their door during a storm. And a man confronts his neighbor when he discovers a strange object in his backyard, only to be drawn into an ever more dangerous game. 3 devastating, beautifully written horror stories from one of the genre's most cutting-edge voices. Okay, so it's all by Erica LaRocca? If that's how you say her name. But look at this fucking cover. Can we just take a minute? Can we just take a minute? This is gorgeous. Look at this. And it is signed, so that is fucking awesome. Oh, that's exciting. That's exciting. Okay, anyway. All right, next up, I'm kind of doing this backwards because you guys, normally I usually open the snacks and stuff like that first, but it seems like everything in this box is flipped over. So we're just going to go with whatever we pull out first, okay? Okay, now we have, ooh, I've heard of this author before, Full Immersion by Gemma Amor. This cover is giving me some kind of like, maybe sci-fi horror, but I don't know. We're about to find out. This is pretty chunky too. Okay, this says, Magpie is out of ideas. She's desperate enough to try anything. Just when she thinks her life can get no worse, she discovers herself, or rather her own dead body, partially buried in the mud bank of a river. A man stands by, a familiar stranger. What does he want? And why can't she remember getting here? Why can't she remember anything? Unbeknownst to her, 2 pairs of eyes watch from behind an observation screen in a room filled with computers and sensors. An experiment is unfolding, but is Magpie the subject or a practitioner? Reality becomes a slippery concept, and beyond the glass is something worse still, a hint of an outline shaped in darkness. Magpie realizes all too soon that her journey has transformed from healing to survival. She must become the hunter rather than the hunted, with her missing memories the prey. Okay, so yeah, I am definitely getting some sci-fi elements here. Very interesting, very interesting. I've heard really good things about Gemma Amor's writing, so I will definitely be checking this out at some point. So that's pretty cool. We do have our little mystery used book, but I'm going to save that for the end like I always do. Oh, I found a sticker. All right. Interesting. What on earth? Okay, our snack is peanut butter chunky buttons. All right. I mean, I love all things peanut butter. Should we go ahead and try one? Oh God, I'm so weird about eating things while other people are watching me. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made! That was gross. That was disgusting. Never again. Never again. I'm trying to dig all the little stuff out. Did I get it all? Yes. Okay, so we did get a postcard for the full immersion, so that's pretty cool. I feel like I've gotten a button like this that was very similar but slightly different. Not a button, a pin. That's still pretty cool though. I like it. I do like it. And the bookmarks! Oh my God! Okay, we have our microfiction, which I will read momentarily. And then we have a Hellfire Club inspired Stranger Things with Eddie. Oh my God, you guys, you don't even know. Don't even know how obsessed I was with Eddie. Still am. I'm still hoping that he makes a valiant return, but we'll see. I very much doubt it. Okay, so our microfiction is actually written by one of the owners, procurers of the Abominable Book Club box, so just keep that in mind. This is Spookmark 12, Series 4. Listen closely. George always brought Agnes here. It was her favorite place to be even before the dementia. Now it was a place of calm for both of them on this little bench by the sea. Agnes used to talk about growing up on the coast whenever they sat here, about how she spent her days looking for treasure in caves and rock pools. It was something George thought would help her mind. Memories were important now, more so than they had ever been. Lately she was speaking less and less, and whenever she did speak, George barely understood what she was talking about, but it was good she was still talking at all. I remember when he was smaller, Agnes said. Who, dear? Agnes raised her hand, her finger pointing way out to sea. George frowned. There's nothing there, Agnes. It's just the ocean. He rubbed her shoulder and felt her shiver beneath her blanket. Come on, let's get you home. No, she snapped. I have to see him again. Her eyes filled with tears, and before George could speak, the air went still. If it weren't for the squawking of fleeing gulls, it might have been completely silent. George noticed the sea begin to swell and bubble like it was boiling, and the ground shook beneath them. A dark shape emerged from the water, impossibly huge against the horizon. Its scales were as deep and obsidian black as its eyes, covered in ocean debris. Agnes began to sob. Oh, George, I missed him so much. All right, interesting. Kind of gave me some Cthulhu vibes there. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Okay, so let's talk about this for a second, shall we? Because normally, this is black and white stripes with the teeth. I'm befuddled by the pink. What just came out at me? Okay, so this month, we have our Off Black teas. I love this brand so much. Their teas are delicious. Red berries and cinnamon. We have our Galaxy Instant Hot Chocolate, which I'm not a huge fan of, but hey. Our Nescafe Cappuccino, which again, not a huge fan of, but it's alright. And the Creme de la Creme Lions coffee bag, which is basically like a tea bag, but with coffee. Okay, we are actually finally at the end where we are going to unwrap the mystery. All right. Let's see what it is. Something very small. Ooh. Why? Why do I feel like I have this one already? Maybe not, because it is small. Okay, so we have Haunted by James Herbert. And this cover is actually really awesome. I hate that there's this like faded sticker on it, but hey, it is what it is. Very tiny, very small. I'm intrigued. I could have sworn I had this one before, but I think it must have been a different James Herbert novel because it was much thicker. Much thicker. But yeah, that is pretty cool. I will definitely read this. What is it about? 3 nights of terror at the house called Edbrook? 3 nights in which David Ash, there to investigate a haunting, will be victim of horrifying and maleficent games. 3 nights in which he will face the blood-chilling enigma of his own past. 3 nights before Eldbrook's dreadful secret will be revealed and the true nightmare will begin. That is fun. Okay, so to recap, this box gets shipped to my house for about $50 a month, between $50 and $55 depending on shipping. That might sound like a hellacious amount, but you got to remember this box is actually from the UK and it's shipping all the way to America, and I live in Texas, so it, you know, it's a thing. But let's recap all that we just got for that $55. So we have our Lions Gojo coffee, we have our 2 tea bags, we have Nescafe cappuccino, we have hot chocolate, all of these amazing drink goodies. Then we have an Abracadabra apparel button, which is honestly really cute. A sticker. We have a postcard. We have 2 bookmarks, which you get every month. We have our used book, and we have our 2 new book releases, and one is usually a hardback. So, I mean, honestly, this is actually a really good deal. Oh yeah, I forgot about the snacks. Honestly, I usually love the snacks, but this month's snacks taste like shit. And that's just my opinion. So if you enjoyed them, no hate. I hate them. But yeah, you get 3 books, 2 new, 1 used. You get the mixed drinks, the little stuff, pins, stickers, bookmarks, all the good stuff, and usually a snack, for all between $50 and $55 a month. So yeah, it does seem like a lot, but honestly, I really love this company. I love how they function. I love how they work. I love the mystery that they just kind of create within their boxes. And I've yet to be disappointed by any of their choices. So I'm always a huge fan, will always be a huge fan, but I totally understand it if it does seem a little pricey, especially for Americans because the shipping is real. But what did you guys think of today's unboxing? Have you heard any of these books before? Do you have them? If so, would you like to do a buddy read coming up? Because I am fully supportive of doing buddy reads in the near future. But that's pretty much it for today, guys. I know it was another quick little video, but I am slowly picking up pace with getting these out and about. And I will see you all in the next one. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below. And I'll see you all later. Peace out, Hell Hounds.